It's always a sad day whenever a gacha game shuts down, unless a gacha game is predatory, is heavily pay to win, or is just outright crap. But I digress. I was sitting here recording some Limbus Company for a, I guess, early impressions video I'm gonna do on it in the next day or two. And like, just let me preface this by saying, oh my god, this is a difficult game. When I was pinged and directed towards a tweet that was made by the Girl Gun Cafe Twitter, specifically concerning the game entering maintenance mode, which means that in essence, there are going to be no new updates, nothing introduced into the game. The game is going to remain online merely as a means to milk as much money as they possibly can before they're no longer returning any kind of profit and shut the game down. And while I understand why they're doing this, they're not generating enough income to really warrant pouring money into investing into additional content, because not enough people are spending money and not enough people are being introduced into the game. But at the same time, it's kind of a really crappy, scummy thing to do to your player base. But I mean, at the same time, you know, at least they're not immediately shutting the game down, so they're providing us that opportunity to continue playing it. There's just, I guess, no real reason to if you've already completed everything. Before we go ahead and jump into this video, I want to take a moment here to thank all of our incredible patrons over on Patreon. Your guys' support allows for me to continue to push out regular videos like this every other day, and I cannot put into words how much I appreciate it. Also, if you have a moment, consider following me over on Twitch. I stream there every single weekend. So according to BlueStacks, September 2021 is when Girl Cafe Gun was actually released. So the game has been out for a year and a half. That's it. I thought this game was old. Like, I thought it had been out for like 5 years, 8 years. It's been out for a year and a half, and they've already ceased any kind of future development of the game. Let's take a look at Sensor Tower and see. Oh, yeah. So like, looking at the statistics already, the game is not in a good place. Almost nobody is downloading it. The game is all but dead. Looking at the overall rankings, the only category that it is capable of ranking in is the top grossing action games for Android and iOS, and it is at position 300, averaging about 150 to 350 for that. And like, let's be honest here, there isn't really a whole lot of competition. Let's compare it to something like Honkai Impact, which is another action gacha game, which is, according to this, at roughly number 5 through 7, pretty much for a lot of the month, honestly. It's also in top 50 grossing games overall, and the top 3 action games as well. So Girl Cafe Gun, again, like, statistically, not really generating any kind of income, not really generating any kind of new interest. But their official tweet reads, "Dear managers, there will be no new updates, but you can still play and enjoy Girl Cafe Gun. Thank you." Since the full release of Girl Cafe Gun in 2021, we've had many beautiful memories together on Princess Island. Wait, no, come on. Like, I don't want to make fun of the game here, but they called it Princess Island. Oh boy. Thank you for being so supportive. Our development team has been working diligently towards distributing the best game experience to you. The beaches, the spa, the park. What game is this? Like, what kind of game is this? Is this like some kind of like beach island resort simulation game, like DOA beach volleyball or something? Serious question. I've never played this before. I've never even looked into it. We celebrate everywhere on Princess Island. We celebrate birthdays, enjoy music, concerts, shuttle between fairy tales and realities, and we've gone through such exciting adventures together. We're glad to have you playing the game. After much consideration and due to project adjustments, and what they mean by this is, once again, due to the fact that no one is spending money, and due to the fact that nobody new wants to actually play the game, we're regretful to announce that February 24th's update is the last new content to be added to the game. Despite no update, you can still enjoy the current content in Girl Cafe Gun, and we'll keep maintaining the server to ensure you have fun playing Girl Cafe Gun. Now, they do not know that they will continue to maintain the server indefinitely, and in all honesty, I wouldn't expect them to. if they're not obtaining any kind of return on investment here, then financially they should shut the game down completely. So at the very least, they're generating enough money to pay for the server costs and probably pocket a little bit as well, but not enough where they can fund the development of new content, fund the development. But at the same time, I believe the Chinese version of the game is still drastically ahead of the English version, and I think the Chinese version of the game is still going to receive regular development. The only difference is the English version is no longer going to be maintained, and therefore the English version is probably the one that isn't earning any money. So many memories we shared and so many moments we missed. We appreciate your support and love for Girl Cafe Gun. Thank you, with a cute little pink-haired maid girl. Now, admittedly, looking at the Google Play Store and even the Apple Store, there really haven't been many downloads for the game. It was honestly rated pretty high on both, 4.8 stars out of 1,700 ratings and 4.3 stars out of 24,000 ratings. Okay, well, I mean, evidently it is pretty well received, it looks like, from players. I really wish I could maximize that. But for whatever, oh, we can. Full live 2D. Okay, there is one thing that I have heard about this game, and that is that it supposedly has some of the best live 2D animations in the entire gacha genre. For those of you that have played this game, how true is that statement? Because I've seen some absolutely fantastic live 2D animations, but I mean, I've heard this from more than one person. But I mean, like, the waifus are cute. I guess it's just been really poorly handled, or maybe it just didn't appeal to many people. I don't know. Reddit is unhappy with it. No DDV2, no Railgun collab, no Stage 7 ults. The devs just gave up. Wait, what? I thought they would have kept adding stuff until we caught up with the Chinese server. So now all those unreleased fantasy oaths that say unavailable coming soon will not be implemented anymore. No more birthdays. What about missing banners? No more rerunning some either. Sad to see, but yeah, this felt like it was always going to happen. Again, it's never good to see a game die, or in this case, be put on life support, but every gacha game will eventually run out of steam. People will end up moving on. Every gacha game will eventually cease making money. That's just how they are. Something better comes out, something fancier, something that looks better, plays better, something that is less predatory, that is more free-to-play friendly, like the games that are on screen right now. These are two videos I totally urge you to go ahead and check out. One is featuring every confirmed gacha game releasing in the month of March 2023. These are games you absolutely need to play that you cannot miss. The other, well, go ahead and check it out.